Let me ask you something. Have you ever had a task you wanted to do, but somehow couldn't start? You were smart enough, capable enough, but every time you sat down to do it, you froze. You scrolled, you delayed. That's procrastination. But The Now Habit by Neil Fiore tells us it's not what you think. Jim Rohn said, "Don't bring your need to the marketplace. Bring your skill. If you need, they will run." And procrastination, you see, doesn't come from a lack of skill. It comes from pressure, fear, perfectionism, and the belief that your worth depends on your performance. But today, we're going to break that. Let's unlock the truth behind procrastination and build habits that make you productive, focused, and free. Neil Fiore drops a powerful truth early in the book. Procrastination is not laziness. It's an attempt to escape stress and self-judgment. Most people don't delay because they're weak. They delay because they're afraid of failing, succeeding, being judged, or feeling trapped. Procrastination, he says, is a survival response. It's your brain saying, this task is too painful, too high pressure, too connected to your self-worth. So what do? We delay, we distract, we blame. The major reason for setting a goal is what it makes of you to accomplish it. And Fiore's work reminds us, to finish important things, we must feel safe, free, and empowered to start. Now let's talk about your inner voice. Fiore says procrastinators live under what he calls the tyranny of the should. I should have done more. I should be working right now. I'm lazy. I can't focus. This creates guilt, and guilt kills motivation. He gives you a new script, one that sounds more like freedom than force. Instead of I have to, say I choose to. Instead of I should be working, say I will work for 30 minutes, then rest. Instead of I'm lazy, say I'm learning to manage energy and attention. Affirmation without discipline is the beginning of delusion, but affirmation with action is the beginning of transformation. So speak to yourself not like a tyrant, but like a partner. That's where execution begins. Here's one of the most practical tools in the Now Habit, and it's brilliant. It's called unscheduling. Unlike most time planners that make you feel boxed in and burdened, unscheduling flips the script. You schedule play first, rest, fun, social time, breaks. Then, you insert brief, focused blocks of work, no more than 30 minutes to start. Then you reward yourself immediately after. Why does this work? Because it removes the trap of, I have to work all day. And instead, it says, you can enjoy life and get things done. Learn how to enjoy the process while working on the result. When you start your day with joy and schedule around freedom, you stop resisting the work. Fiore talks about entering the flow zone, that place where effort feels effortless. How do you access it? 1. Shrink the task. Work for just 15 or 30 minutes. No pressure to finish, just begin. 2. Use the starting ritual. Same time, same spot, same tool. Familiarity builds focus. 3. Don't aim for perfect. Aim for present. Just show up. Jim Rohn said, discipline weighs ounces. Regret weighs tons. Flow begins when you remove the weight of judgment. When you let the work be enough for now. Not perfect, not final, just in progress. Progress is your power. One of Fiore's most powerful insights is this. Procrastinators often feel like they're always working, even when they're not. You know the feeling, scrolling your phone, but thinking about the work you should be doing. This is called the work trap. You're never fully working, but never fully resting. The cure? Work when you work. Be fully present. Rest when you rest, guilt-free. No thinking about the to-do list. Draw boundaries, turn work off, leave space for life. Give whatever you're doing your full attention. That's how you gain the power of focus. Stop blurring the lines, sharpen them. That's how you reclaim energy. Now let's get practical. Here are 6 habits from the Now Habit to build momentum every day. 1. Start with one clear goal, not 10. Simplicity drives action. 2. Use the unscheduled to block your joy first, then work. Third, work in 30-minute sprints, use a timer, then reward. 4. Replace guilt with gratitude. If you rest, own it. If you work, celebrate it. 5. Say this daily. I choose to work for a short period of time and enjoy the progress. Track only your successes. Build evidence that you are becoming a finisher. Success is not to be pursued, it is to be attracted by the person you become. And these habits make you become someone who finishes joyfully, not just painfully. So, what is the now habit really about? It's about letting go of pressure, fear, and guilt, and learning to work from joy, from choice, and from purpose. Neil Fiore reminds us that procrastination isn't the problem. It's the alarm bell. It tells you you're overwhelmed. You need a better way. You need to start now. If you rest too long, the weeds take the garden. But if you show up, even briefly, you begin the harvest. So here's your challenge. Comment below. What's one thing you're going to start? Without guilt, without pressure, just now. You don't need a perfect plan, just a present step. Because your best work doesn't begin with force, it begins with freedom.